20, 15, 10, 5, and he's in for the score.
Down Miners.
And Coach, you can't have two ways to start a ball game that are more indicative of a rivalry than that right there. The fumble for Hartshorne on the first possession and a tip pass for a return.
Pressure on the quarterback, Malachi Sunagui, getting in the face, and then I didn't get the number from the other lineman that was in his face, and quarterback tried to make a play there and get rid of the ball, and it was tipped up in the air. Comes up with it, and I take that back. We do have somebody just as fast as Troy Clark on the field, because Troy Clark was the one that had the angle to catch him. Aston Rao took it to the house.
Miners go for two here. Pass is complete to Brett, but I think he's going to call him down before he gets in the end zone, or incomplete pass is what he called. Okay, so incomplete pass. And right now we've got a 6-0 ball game in favor of the Miners. We'll take a quick timeout. You're listening to Hartshorne Miner Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Insurance is as hard or as simple as your agent allows for it to be. Insurance companies have different markets and specialties, and you either fit their market or you don't. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. I could fill you full of statistics about why you need insurance or the benefits of the companies I represent, but I'm not going to. I'm going to simply tell you that everything you need to know about insurance depends almost entirely on whether or not you can trust your agent. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. Find me on Facebook or call me for a quote.
And we're back where Hartshorne has the 6-0 lead after the pick six by Aston Rao off of the tip pass. Coach, they were deep in Miner territory there, looking pretty good. The penalty is going to be a killer there because they scored the touchdown on the play before, and they get it called back on the hold, and on the next play, pick six going the other way. That's a big one.
Yeah.
Malachi up to kick it off.
12-point swing there.
The toe is in it. It's going to be fielded at the 30, full speed.
Number 2.
And number 2, Jason Wilkett on the return. I think he's brought down by number 2,
Brett
Lindley. At least he held on to it. First down and 10 here for the Diggers. Ball's going to be spotted at the 44-yard line.
That's dangerous the way he fielded that ball. He caught it on a dead sprint.
He caught it right about knee high, too.
Yeah, about knee high. If he doesn't catch it, it's coming back. It's going to kick it back to us.
Well, now the Miner defense has a little bit of room, but that was a risky way to play the kickoff there.
If the Miner defense can peel their ears back now and get after it again.
And we have a flag before the snap. Delay of game is the indication. So it's going to be first down and 15. Ball back inside the 40. Coach, I can tell a little bit difference on the alignment this week without the multiple receiver sets. You've got cornerbacks for Hartshorne that are now playing more of a linebacker role. So that's something we didn't see a lot of last week because of the alignment that Henrietta brought. Pitch goes to the far side. Troy Clark on the carry. He's going to be up near midfield. Let's see where they mark him out of bounds.
Look about the 48.
Going to be out of bounds.
A lot of success on this, just a simple, sweet play out there. And when we are making him cut back inside, but he's still outrunning our linebacker to that spot. Making better adjustments and stuff that play.
Nice gain on first and long there, but it's going to bring up second down and 7. Inside handoff this time. Middle of the Miner defense meets him at midfield, so ball will be spotted right about the 50. And we've got third down and a short 5.
Something right here that the Miners need to get off the field right here. I mean, we have Jagger Shaw coming into the game.
We have to back up. I think we're offside.
He did not throw a flag.
He did not.
He's dancing around. They got him in the backfield for a sack.
Nice job by number 54, Trace Morgan.
Yeah, they're going to bring up 4th and 9 now. Yeah, well, that was taking a chance right there. Gus Miller was really close to being offside.
Well, that play by Trace is huge, Coach, because you don't usually get a one-on-one opportunity in semi-open field and win that battle a whole lot, but Trace won that one.
Well, we got trips out here. They're lined up like they're going to go for it.
And we have a flag. I think we're going to have offsides, Hartshorne.
And there it is. And maybe that, number 7, I believe. From 4th down and 9 to 4th down and long 4.
Right now, Hartshorne needs to be vigilant of a hard count. But on the snap, you got to be ready to play ball because you really need to get off the field here. 3 receivers to the near side. Quarterback drops back. He's looking. Passes away. It's caught.
Complete for first down.
Still on his feet. It's going to be first down at the 45-yard line.
And there you go. 4th down and 10, and you have a mistake. You line up all sides, and then you give up a needed 4 yards to get a first down, and they got 5.
Playbook's a little easier to read when you don't have to look at 4th and 15.
And again, he's lined up. He looks like he's close to being offsides again.
I think he is. Now he's back up there. Hand off inside. Clark again.
Yeah, they had a chance at him at the line of scrimmage, but he spurts forward for about 4 yards.
Yep, 2nd and 6. That's what makes the play ball go by Trace so impressive is right there. We had him a little bit surrounded before he got back to the line of scrimmage, and he gains 4 yards. Trace by himself did a good job, broke down, made the play, gave us a chance. Quarterback drops back. He's looking to the far side, passes away across the middle, and it's way overthrown.
High overthrown.
This receiver was probably Cannon Osier there.
Which is the free safety for the Miners.
Third down coming up. Call it 5. 6:07 left to play in the first quarter. Hartshorne with the 6-0 lead. Diggers come to the line. Quarterback pitches to Troy Clark. Troy cuts it back in. He's got a lane, and he's going to have the first down. I don't know if it was designed as a counter, but Coach, that when he saw the hole back to the inside, he broke it off and brought it back to that hole and got the first down.
He did a good job of making him cut back into that hole, but he did.
Just didn't have anybody there.
Troy did a good job of taking what he could get out of the play.
Miner defense defends 1st and 10 from their own 35 here. Motion coming towards us as the pitch goes to the other side.
Not much doing that time.
This time the Miner defense stiffens. And I don't think there's any gain on the play. Might have lost a yard. Good job by the right side of that Miner defensive line.
Braylon Eddington enters the game. Give some of our linemen a breather right here.
Malachi and Cody Sanders over there on that last play did a nice job with penetration. The backers were there to kind of clog it up as well. 2nd and 11. Quarterback drops back, looking to the far side. Passes away, and it's overthrown. Gus Miller on the fence.
3rd down and 11. The Diggers chose to take a timeout.
We have a timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Hartshorne Feed and Seed is your one-stop for lawn, garden, and farm needs. All kinds of show animal feed. Hartshorne Feed and Seed is your Big V feed dealer, as well as your local dealer for Purina, Martindale, and Showrite. Come by and let Big Ben or Little Johnny refill your propane bottles or fill your tank with off-road farm diesel. Just about everything you need at 625 Pennsylvania Avenue in Hartshorne. Hartshorne Feed and Seed proudly supports Hartshorne Miners Athletics. Go Blue!
And we're back here at Butler Jennings Field. 3rd down and 11 coming up for the Diggers. They trail Hartshorne 6-0. Miners are making their way back out on the field on the defensive side of the ball.
We're having issues with the play clock right now.
Number 3, Braden Gross-Nicholas is the quarterback. He's waiting on the signal from the official to play ball, and he just got it. Drops back, looking for the far side.
He's under Benny Machado. Ball's loose on the ground. There's a scramble for it. We don't know. Looks like they are signaling.
And I think Wilburton got it back.
They're signaling. Diggers got it back.
Benny Machado come from the opposite side of the line there, Coach.
He's come off the backside and was coming after him. We put pressure coming off the edge, and he got to him and caused the fumble.
We're going to have we'll have a quick timeout here on the field. Looks like we're having some technical difficulties. We'll take a quick break with them. You're listening to Hartshorne Miner Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Capital Equipment Rental in Hartshorne is your local source for tractors, trailers, skid steers, loaders, and much, much more. Let us help you find the right piece of equipment for that weekend project, and we'll even deliver it to your job site. At Capital Equipment Rental, we take pride in our customer service and providing the tools you need to make those do-it-yourself projects end up with professional results. Give Angie a call at 918-448-1600 to book your equipment rentals, or you can browse through our inventory at 810 Pennsylvania Avenue. Let's go Miners!
Miner football is back, and Hartshorne First Assembly proudly supports the Miner Nation. Jesus said in John 15:16, "You didn't choose me, I chose you." That tells us when we know whose we are, we know who we are. If you would like to discover more about who you are, Pastors Scott and Jamie Horseman invite you to join them at Hartshorne First Assembly every Sunday at 11 and 6, Wednesdays for Edge Youth, Journey Kids, and HFS Connect groups at 7. Come be a part of the HFA family.
Hi, this is Will Payne for Payne Radio Group and Q Country Legends 105.9. Proud to bring you Hartshorne Football once again. We want to say thank you very much for being part of the family and supporting Hartshorne Miner Football. If you'd like to sign up to sponsor a player or your civic group and local business, get a hold of us right now for Hartshorne Miner Football. PayneRadioGroup.com. Go Miners!
All right, we're back. I think we've got the technical difficulties worked out. Clock's back in sync here. 4th down and 10 for the Diggers from the Hartshorne 35. Gross-Nicholas, the quarterback, calls for the ball, rolls to the right side, looking to the right side, passes away. He's wide open, but it falls incomplete, and the Miners are going to take over on down. Somebody lost a receiver there, Coach.
Yeah, he was just a wheelwright coming off the edge over there, and we wasn't doing a very good job of getting to him.
I think they got the matchup they wanted, but the ball was not on target. It was thrown far too far to the inside. So break there for the Miners on a busted coverage. 1st down and 10, Hartshorne on the 4th down failure there.
The Miners have got a little bit lucky right there as far as the throw was concerned, and Miners take over on down.
Jackson keeps it. Goes right. Cuts it up at the 40. He leans forward to about the 44, it looks like. We're going to give him maybe 9 on 1st down. Let's see where they put it. Call it 8 yards. 2nd down and 2. Yeah, Coach Williams wasn't real happy about the way that wheel route was covered there, but Hartshorne lives to fight another day. Kelby on the carry to the near side. He's going to have the first down.
Hello, my name is Kelby Thomason.
Covered it up with two hands and just kind of lowered his shoulders and got the extra 2 or 3 yards he needed for the first down.
I'm a little concerned with they're in the backfield about the time we hand the ball off.
Jackson throws the pass out to Cannon Osier, who cuts it up. He's got the first down. He's across the 40 down to the 35. Nice pitch and catch there. Little swing route to Cannon.
Good job by the line that time, the Miners. Giving him time to set up and deliver a good ball.
First down and 10 from the Digger 35. Hartshorne with the 6-0 lead.
Center Carson Curtis approaches the ball.
And we have a flag before the snap. False start is the indication against the Miners. And now we'll play 1st and 15.
Aiden Reeves enters this game at running back.
Jackson gets the snap, hand off to Reeves. He breaks one tackle, breaks the second tackle, still on his feet, but he's barely going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And Coach, what you mentioned earlier is about the time we're making the handoff, there's a digger back there to try to avoid.
Yeah, I'm not for sure if it's the line or if it's coming from linebacker. I'm not picking up the number. Coach Bear looks like he's making an adjustment right now, getting on to somebody.
Two wide receivers to the far side. Jackson rolls to the far side, passes away a little high, but it's brought down by Malachi. And Malachi is going to be out of bounds inside the 30. He's going to be short of the first down. Let's see where they mark it. We're going to call it 3rd down and a long 3. Miners in the huddle here. Wide receiver to the far side is Gus Miller. Receiver to the near side, Brett Lindley. Aiden Reeves is your back, and the hard count is going to get the first down here.
Mm-hmm.
So now Hartshorne will play with a fresh set of downs, courtesy of the hard count.
There's the old hard count and getting them. And I can tell, and they're number 7 linebacker, he's just coming right downhill, just on the snap. He's trying to get in the backfield, and he's the one that's disrupting that play in the back there. But I bet if they do another hard count, they'd get him again.
So the old Siberian freeze action. Jackson takes the snap. Swing pass out to Cannon this side. Runs into our own guy there. Brett was trying to block, but I think he was just in the wrong spot at the wrong time.
Little friendly fire there. But first down, so Miners pick up the first down, and they still, it falls at about the 12. The 12, so they can still pick up the first down about the 2.
Got Carter Johnson in the slot along with Cannon Osier on the far side. Brett goes in motion. He's going to take the handoff on the sweep, and he's going to be slung down at about the 10-yard line. And that's a look they haven't seen. I don't think it's the matchup that they like there, but Brett usually is not the one that gets the ball on the jet sweep there. It's usually going to be Gus Miller, so I think they were trying a little different look there, trying to catch them off guard. Handoff goes to Aiden Reeves up the middle. He makes one guy miss and then runs into lineman number 66 for Wilburton. I do not have number 66 on my roster here, Coach. Nice play there by that young man. Or was it 55? Might be 55. Got that one. Hudson Williams. Jackson rolls to his right. Passes complete to Malachi. Malachi makes the guy miss. And in for the score.
Touchdown.
Malachi did a nice job reeling that one in and did an even nicer job making the guy miss and getting into the end zone.
Good block on the outer edge by Gus Miller.
Handoff goes to Kelby. Leans forward. I don't know if he made it in.
No good.
And it's no good. So Hartshorne strikes again. Miners 12, Diggers 0. We'll take a quick timeout. You're listening to Q Country Legends 105.9, the new 92.3.
Lindley's Grocery in Hartshorne has been family-owned and operated since 1979. Lindley's Grocery has fresh produce, hand-cut meats, and always friendly service. They even have smoked meats ready to go to make dinner easy for you tonight. Lindley's Grocery has a grocery app available, and they have call-in curbside service at 918-297-3543. Lindley's Grocery is a proud supporter of the Hartshorne Miners.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
Call Shelter Insurance Agent Ira Brinley today for a free personal protection review.
Malachi approaches it, toes it. Troy Clark catches it. He's across the 30. Now he's across the 35, 40, 45. Forced out of bounds. And it looked like Malachi had to go get him. Forced him out of bounds at about the Miner 45, 46-yard line. That's where Diggers will take over first down and 10.
Really talk to our containment on the outside. We're running into the inside and giving them the sideline. And going to have to take that away. If we let them get to the sideline, we're not going to catch them.
First down and 10 for the Diggers. Ball's going to be spotted at the Hartshorne 46. .32 seconds left in the first quarter. Hartshorne with the 12-0 lead. Coach Nicholas takes the snap. Pitch goes to the far side. Oh, my goodness.
There you go. We filled that hole that time.
Trace Morgan and Aston Rao came with bad intentions.
Hello, my name is Aston Rao. Nice to meet you.
Loss of one on first down will bring up 2nd and 11. Coach, that time Aston got over the top and got into the hole before the running back could get there. So that was a nice job by the front of the Miner defense. And Wilburton's going to let it run out for the first quarter. We'll take a timeout here as well. You're listening to Miner Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Cornerstone Baptist Church is a proud supporter of Hartshorne Public School and Miner football. Paul tells us in 2 Timothy 4:7, I have fought the good fight, I have finished the race, I have kept the faith. Our athletic competitions, just like life itself, will present us with many obstacles each day. Let Pastor Clint Pope and the members of Cornerstone Baptist Church help you fight the good fight. Come see us on Old US 270 Highway, east of Hartshorne. God bless you, and good luck to our Hartshorne Miners. Little Miner Learning Center is located at 930 Pennsylvania Avenue in Hartshorne. We provide a loving, caring environment for children ages 6 weeks to 12 years. Cassie and Crystal are committed to making sure your little miner is ready to become a full-fledged Hartshorne Miner and chase those championships. We accept DHS and Choctaw assistance, or we can discuss our private pay plan to see you at 918-297-7606. Come down and check us out to see what the Little Miner difference is all about. Good luck to our former Little Miners, and go Blue!
And we're back for the start of the second quarter. Hartshorne leads the Battle of Gowan Mountain 12-0. Wilburton has the football, first down and 10 as we start the second quarter at the Minor 46. Sweep to the far side. And looks like he's going to be brought down at about the 40. Gain of about 6 on second and 11. I think I gave him first down there. A little bit of
success running around the outside, but outside of the last play before this that they ran, that time they picked up pretty good yards.
3rd and 4 coming up here. Single receiver to the near side. Here comes the pitch. Troy on the carry, and he's in the
backfield.
Nice job by Aiden Reeves and Malachi Sunagui and Kelby Thomason. Got everybody slowed down over here, and it's going to bring up 4th and 8.
Excellent job that time by the Miners defense, getting to him before he could get his shoulder square to go upfield.
All spotted all the way back to the 44-yard line.
Looks like they may be going into punting formation this time.
Up formation. Javon LeKelt back to punt. There's the snap. Punt is away. Good one. And we're going to have a flag. They didn't let him catch it.
They called for a fair catch and got hit. But he did catch the ball.
Cannon Osier did a nice job getting the signal and then also holding on to the football, but the flag will give us a little extra yardage. See, the flag is at the 11.
About a 40-yard punt with good height on it and
good coverage. Yeah,
good coverage down the field, which caused the Miners to call for a fair catch on the 10-yard line. And
something you might see on a Saturday or Sunday, but you don't see it a lot on Friday night in Class A, Class 2A football. But that was a nice punt, nice coverage. Cannon did a good job of calling for the fair catch.
Yeah, just can't hit him. When he calls for fair catch, you got to wait to see if he drops it before you hit him.
So after the penalties assessed, the ball is going to be spotted at the 25-yard line. First down and 10, Hartshorne. Jackson hands off to Aston Rao, coming near us across the 30, 35. Going to be across the 40. He's got the first down. And after the quarter, Hartshorne will be going from left to right across your radio.
Now, Aston just looks like he may have a different year than he may even had last week. He got to the edge and got upfield quickly.
$12-yard gain 15-yard gain on first down. And off to Aston again. He breaks the tackle and then gets kind of swarmed.
Not much going there.
After a gain of 2, we'll call it 2nd and 8. And, Coach, you're seeing a few more Miners coming in and out of the ball game right now. I think last week was something that they're going to kind of keep in the back of their mind, especially for the next few weeks until these guys get into game shape. But you're seeing more guys coming in and out of the ball game right now. Snaps on the ground.
Snap.
And Jackson does the wise thing and just lays on it at the 29. Actually, I think they're going to give him the 30. So now it's going to be 3rd and 21. 3rd and 20.
Well, Carson Curtis that time he's usually really consistent with his snaps, but it seems like at least once a game he'll squirt one low back there like that, and that time it happened, and now we're way behind the chain.
Tunnel screen.
It's set up
Gus
nicely.
Has got it. He's got blockers.
He's got blockers down the field, and Carson's delivered the block, and here he is at the 30 and pulled out of bounds at the Minor.
It's going to be at the Digger 20.
Digger 20,
31, yeah.
Digger 31-yard line.
Coach, we saw it a couple of times last week. The tunnel screen
is a very effective play for the Miners, and in that time, I'm going to have to give credit to where it was due because the lineman got downfield and Carson Curtis one of them after that bad snap, picking up blocks way down the field.
Now we have a screen out to the far side.
He's got room again.
And we got a flag down. Looks like we're going to have a hold.
Is that over there on the edge where they were blocking for that?
Yeah, it's going to be, it's either going to be on
Brett Lindley.
Brett or Carter.
From his body language.
Holding is the indication.
I don't know. It looked like we just locked them up and had good. We look like we had good position on that right there.
Once you get them turned, you got the guy turned to the inside. You got your rear end turned to the sideline there. You really don't have to hold them. So
and he may have had his arms wrapped around him.
You got to do a better job of hiding it if you're going to do it.
You know, from here it didn't look. It just looked like good blocking, but you know, I couldn't see some arms over there. So
either way, it's gonna negate a big gain, and we're gonna play first down and a little more than 10. We'll call it 11. Takes the handoff to Kelby. Jackson rolls, passes away.
Tipped in the air, but caught. Carter Johnson makes a move, and he's into the end zone. No flag.
Excellent concentration there.
Carter Johnson transferring to Hartshorne last year, about mid-year, able to play this year and making an impact. Ball was thrown. Moody was rolling out the pocket to the right, and he's thrown, and it was tipped by a digger up in the air, and Carter Johnson pulled it down, tight-roped the sidelines, and took it into the end zone.
Going to go for 2 here. Jackson keeps it. He was looking to get rid of the ball on the far side in a screen or some type of a swing pass, but it just never materialized. So he's brought down.
Unlike last week when we was converting on almost every 2-point conversion we went for, this week we can't seem to get one of them down.
Right now, with 8:45 left to play in the first half, Hartshorne 18, Diggers 0. And, Coach, you've got what we talked about last week with Hartshorne. Now it's kind of rolled to their favor this time, but big plays. You had a tipped interception for pick 6, and then you had a tipped ball right there that Carter does a nice job concentrating, pulling it in, and taking it in for the score.
Yeah, that's a good job by Carter concentrating on the ball, and, you know, again, good blocking by the Miners.
You dang sure don't want to take anything away from Malachi, just doing exactly what you're supposed to do, catch the ball and go score.
Carter.
Well, Malachi a while ago, he's the only one that didn't have a tip pass. We threw it to him, he caught it, and he ran it in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm with you now.
Malachi tees it up at the 40. Going to be a deep onside kick. Going to bounce up.
Ball loose.
Back on the ground.
But he recovered it. Who was that? Number 2, I believe, wasn't 12.
Jaden Evans was the returner. Brett Lindley was the defender. So first down and 10 at the Digger, like the 28. Now the sun's starting to set a little bit here, Coach, so see those lines a little better on the far side. We end up back over there. Quarterback takes a snap, rolls to his right.
He's under pressure.
Pass
throws
away,
and he just gets rid of it.
And it was intended for the third cheerleader over on the track, but it's incomplete. Not a bad decision there, not taking the loss on the sack, just roll out and get rid of the ball. Miners did a good job of playing defense on the back end of that. Second down and 10 coming up for the Diggers. Handoff goes to Troy. He's trying to go right.
Backfield. Ball was taken away from him. Aiden Reeves comes out there with the ball, but they're going to mark him down.
He's 15 yards away with the football, and they called it down. Unless they called it just as soon as he got hit, because the forward momentum at that point was gone.
Yeah.
I think he's got to come out of play because his helmet came off.
Did he go out? Yeah, he hit the ground.
Yeah, he's over on the side.
Okay.
So this 3rd down and 14 coming up here for Wilburton. They will not have Troy Clark on the field. Gus Nicholas back.
All the way and batted in the air. All incomplete.
And looks like the Diggers will have to punt here, deep in their own territory. You wouldn't expect them to go for it on 4th and 14 if they punted it from midfield last time. Always want to keep your eye open for the fake, though.
It'd be a big chance to take right here. Well as he punted it last time, I'd hope that he could flip the field.
No,
he pulled it down.
The 12, and that's where Hartshorne will take over 1st down and 10. And Coach, he's a little upset, but he's kind of slow, and once he catches the ball, getting that first step
the
going.
snap is kind of floating back there, kind of slow a little bit, and it's not bad, but then he catches it, and he's in no hurry to get rid of it, and the Miners was kind of just going to let him get it off, and then he pulled it down to try to run, and they tackled him.
So 1st down and 10 at the Digger 12. Jackson takes the snap, hands it to Aston. Aston comes to the near side, and he's going to be in for the score. 7:37 left to play. Hartshorne strikes again. Miners 24 with the extra point to come. And it looks like Hartshorne's going to leave the offense on the field and go for 2 again. Kelby's in the slot to the near side with Gus. Jackson rolls to the near side, passes away. It's caught by Malachi.
And there we go. We're good.
In for the 2-point conversion. We'll take a quick timeout. You're listening to Miner Football on Q Country Legends 105.9, the new 92.3.
Fat Daddy's Barbecue and Steakhouse in Hartshorne has your game day covered. Whether you feel like taking on the 8 inches of beefy perfection of the Fat Daddy burger, or you want to tackle the 2 pounds of awesomeness in Grandma's French fries, we can make sure your gut's full for kickoff. You can't make it to the game? Come hang out with us and watch it on the big screen while you soak up the coldest, tallest draft in town. Fat Daddy's is your Miner Football headquarters. Call your order in at 918-297-4037 or come on down to 1018 Penn Avenue. Go Blue!
Raw Trucking Construction is the only call you'll need to make when you've got a project that has to be done now and done right. From dozer work and demolition to brush hogging and new construction, Randy and Angie Wilcox will make sure you are taken care of. Raw Trucking is located at 1514 Cali and Law Avenue in Hartshorne, or call 918-424-3472 to schedule a quote. If it's topsoil and gravel you need, we've got that too. At Raw Trucking and Construction, just give us a call. We do it all. Proud supporters of HHS and the Miner Nation.
All right, we're back for the kickoff. Malachi's got it teed up, towed up, and it's going to bounce and go out of bounds at the 30. Trying to keep it away from Troy Clark, and I don't blame them. Now let's see if they make us re-kick it or if they take it. Found out we have the option still. We
have the option. We thought we could do better last week by making them re-kick. It's just a chance you take when you decide to do that. Last week it kind of come back and got us a couple of times, but it very easily could have went the other way.
Well, you got kick out of bounds will allow Wilburton to start at their own 35. And sometimes you look at that field position that you're giving up versus what you could get to. So we didn't know if there was some rule, because the second time no one didn't look like they even looked to our sideline to give us the option. But that being said, there still is the option. This time Wilburton takes the football instead of having us re-kick it. 1st down and 10 Diggers.
And Clark dropping back for a pass.
And now he's in trouble, but he breaks out of it.
Loose, and
now you know why they got him a quarterback.
Down. Somebody tackled that man.
One thing you can guarantee is he's going to touch the football if you got him a quarterback.
25-yard gain, first down into minor territory. And a couple of players had a hold of him in the backfield, and he got loose from them and picked up 25.
First down and 10 for Wilburton. Now they're in minor territory at the 42-yard line. Going to keep Clark in at quarterback. Drops back. Has a receiver. Lets it go.
Good coverage. A little busted up.
Yeah, receiver out there, but we had Cannon Ozier over the top.
He did a good job knocking the ball away. He almost had the interception. Hit him in a bad spot. I don't think he makes it. Right in the number. Face mask might have gotten away. It was good coverage though, and he got to the ball and knocked away. Took it down in 10.
Takes the handoff, and he probably should have given it away because Avery just took it away from him, and he's going to go score.
Oh, we're going to bring it back. They're going to call blocking it back on Cody Sanders.
Holy cow, I can't believe what I just saw. Troy Clark had the football, went to fake the handoff to his running back.
Looked like it might have been a busted play.
Aiden Reeves, there was too much space there. Aiden Reeves just comes in and takes it away from him, and he's going to score by 20 yards, and we block in the back.
Yeah. Not very smart. No need to do that. There was no reason. Get away from them. I mean, if you're behind somebody and you're a smart player on the field, or somebody's behind you and you can't catch them, and somebody touches you in the back, you're going to flop and flinger around like a soccer player, make it look like you got blocked in the back. And I'm not so sure that didn't what happened to Cody there, but
I'd like to see it on video. I wasn't really watching it. I didn't see anybody even get blocked, to be honest with you. Aiden was so far in front of the play.
I saw it, and I would throw the flag. It looked like a block in the back.
Fair enough. I'll take your word for it. Like I said, I was looking at Aiden. He was 20 yards ahead of everybody.
Yeah, wasn't even close. And it was more like the kid kind of running in front of him, and they kind of tangled up feet. That's more like what happened.
Now we got first down and 10. Swing pass to Kelby. Kelby's got lots of green in front of him.
A lot of room.
He avoids one, avoids two, and he's in for the score. I feel bad for Aiden Reeves losing his touchdown, but you're padding some stats right there on that one because the pass was behind the line of scrimmage, but Kelby was able to avoid two downfield tacklers and push it in for the score.
Yeah, excellent move. It was all, we had some blocking downfield, but Gus had to quit because he didn't want to get called for holding, and then Kelby just made him miss. He's running right at him and side jumped both of them. They both fell for it.
The Miners stay on, trying for two here. Jackson keeps it, rolls to his right. He's looking for a receiver, passes away, and it's intercepted. And in high school, you cannot return that, so the play is dead. And the score remains Hartshorne 32, Wilburton 0, with 6:30 left to play in the first half. We'll take a quick timeout. You're listening to Miner Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Little Miner Learning Center is located at 930 Pennsylvania Avenue in Hartshorne. We provide a loving, caring environment for children ages 6 weeks to 12 years. Cassie and Crystal are committed to making sure your little miner is ready to become a full-fledged Hartshorne miner and chase those championships. We accept DHS and talk to our assistants, or we can discuss our private pay plans with you at 918-297-7606. Come down and check us out to see what the Little Miner difference is all about. Good luck to our former Little Miners, and go Blue! Raw Trucking Construction is the only call you'll need to make when you've got a project that has to be done now and done right. From dozer work and demolition to brush hogging and new construction, Randy and Angie Wilcox will make sure you are taken care of. Raw Trucking is located at 1514 Cali and Law Avenue in Hartshorne, or call 918-424-3472 to schedule a quote. If it's topsoil and gravel you need, we've got that too. At Raw Trucking and Construction, just give us a call. We do it all. Proud supporters of HHS and the Miner Nation.
And we're back where Malachi is going to throw it up again at the Miner 40 after the touchdown by Kelby Thomason. Hartshorne leads 32-0. Troy Clark back deep, along with number 12, Jaden Evans. Kick is away. It's going to be fielded by one of the upbacks. 21,
room to run.
Trenton Shamblin's going to be the return man. He's across midfield, and he did a nice job on the return there. He's going to be in minor territory.
Like a 20-yard, 22-yard return.
Now the Diggers in Hartshorne territory, trailing 32-0. And Coach, the score is not indicative right now of the way this game's gone. There have been some really big plays go Hartshorne's way, but Wilburton's moved the football at times. Go back to Gross Nicholas at quarterback. He runs into Kelby Thomas, and Kelby loses him. The ball's still loose.
I guess he fumbled it. Did he fumble it?
I don't think they can advance it.
Because Troy Clark's got it. He wasn't the one that initially carried the ball, was he?
Well, Troy ended up with the football. Looked like it might have come loose, and they're going to call it a fumble, but I wasn't aware that you could advance a fumble forward by the offense. That ball was fumbled forward.
I couldn't see it even fumbled from here. I just saw Troy running with it, and I didn't know how he received it.
Either way, it is now 2nd and 7. Pitch goes to Troy. He turns it back to the far side, avoids one tackler. He's got the edge. Now the minor defense makes their way over to him and gets him down just past the line of scrimmage. So we'll have 3rd down, and we'll call it 6.
Yeah, I believe he may have. Yeah, he just we're gonna call it no gain on the play.
Third down coming up here for the Diggers. We'll call it 7. Ball's at the 46-yard line.
Trips to the left.
Quarterback.
He's under pressure. Malachi's after him.
And he throws it away, and this time it's the down marker's fault.
Intended for the down marker.
So 4th down.
So now, after some success early in the 4th quarter, and we talk about adversity. What are you going to do when it hits you? Well, it's hit Wilburton pretty hard, and now they can't seem to get anything going right.
Hunter is back in punt formation. He's deeper than he was last time. Let's see if that makes a difference. The snap better come out a little hotter.
Oh, sure. He does take
He takes a long time to get it off. And the ball will roll dead and be touched by Wilburton at about the 17-yard line. So Hartshorne takes over first.
He's got a good punt on him. He does deliver a fairly well.
I will be surprised to see at the end of this year how many of those get blocked, because he takes really long time.
Yeah, because if we was coming after it, we'd get to it. We're trying not to get a penalty, but I believe if we come all out, and he's not even going to have a chance.
Snap's not
Snap
just
fell
real crisp,
about 3 yards
then,
short.
Then he is taking forever to get rid of it. But like you said, when he gets it off, it's a nice punt. Looks like Kelby on first down will have 5. We'll call it 2nd and 5 for the Miners.
Line opening up a good lane for Kelby to go there. I keep moving that down marker a little bit farther and further.
If you're not careful, they'll keep moving it. Kelby get a first down on that carry. Jackson takes a snap, rolls to the near side, passes away, complete to Gus. Gus makes one miss. Now we get with the linebacker coming in.
That's the punter. He's also a linebacker, and he's a little testy out there.
Well, he's had his punch blocked and just about got another one blocked. He's a little upset about it.
He did have a little bit extra to give after it took him down.
First down and 10 for Hartshorne. Ball at the 36.
Gus a little bit angry. You can't retaliate, though. If you retaliate, you usually want to get in trouble.
Hand off to Kelby. He keeps it
He's
across
met at the line of scrimmage. Number 20 making a good play for the Diggers.
Number 20 is Wyatt Ward.
No gain, maybe lost one. Yes, lost a half a yard.
Second down and 10 coming up. 10.5, 11. Play clock is under 20. Miners break the huddle. The 4 wide receivers. Cannon in motion. Takes the handoff. Jackson keeps it. Makes a couple of guys miss. Another guy miss. And he's going to be down at the 40-yard line. And all of those yards right there were Jackson Moody dodging Wilberton tacklers.
Yeah, he was dodging them left and right there for a little bit, and picked up something that didn't look like much there, and he ended up gaining about 4 yards.
Got a timeout by the Miners. We're going to take it with them. You're listening to Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
At the Gym in Hartshorne, you can melt away some of those extra football tailgating pounds before the holidays. Memberships are available, or you can pay as you go. But let's get you back in game day form. Call us at 918-297-3700, or just stop by and take a look at our selection of ellipticals, treadmills, free weights, and universal machines to pump you up. We're located at 1009 Pennsylvania Avenue. Let's go, Miner Nation.
First National Bank and Trust Company of McAllister is here to help with all your banking needs. Call Jody Hash, your hometown banker, at 918-297-2511. You can also access our website at fnbmcallister.com, where you can view account balances, transfer funds, make payments, and apply for loans. Whatever your financial needs, Jody Hash and First National Bank of McAllister can help. Go Miners! First National Bank and Trust Company of McAllister, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
And we're back where the Miners have third down, and we'll call it 7 from their own 40-yard line. Took a timeout there on the offensive side of the ball with the 32-0 lead, 2:54 left to play in the first half.
We haven't seen that tunnel screen. We've seen it once, and it went for big plays. Let's see if we're going to run it right here.
Takes the handoff. Jackson's looking to the near side. It's completed to Malachi, and Malachi is brought down almost immediately at the 43-yard line.
Not much. Well, he gained about 3 on the play. I'll bring up 4th down, and looks like maybe 4.
Hartshorne can decide here at midfield if they want to try to go for it or go with the hard count and try to draw them offside. And they got the offside
easily.
First down and 10, Hartshorne. Coach, I will give it to Hartshorne. The times they've run that this year, they've done a good job to hold their water.
Yeah, the Miners have done a really good job of not hurting themselves on that play.
First down and 10, Hartshorne from the 49-yard line. Jackson hands off to Aston. Aston takes it around the left side.
A lot of
flag in the backfield. This one's going to come back, and I'm not real sure why. I think they're going to call the hold. It's in the backfield, though, so trying to figure who that would be on, because it was just Jackson and Aston in the backfield that time, unless one of the linemen just got pushed that far back, and they very well could have held.
Yeah, I'm not sure who the one that was doing the holding on that side. It just looked like with them linemen, you pretty much call holding anytime you want. They all got their hands all over.
5 wide receivers this time for Jackson. He drops back, tunnel screen away. This time it's caught by Brett. He makes a move at the 45 across the 46, and he's going to be back near the original line of scrimmage. It'll be a yard short of the original line of scrimmage.
The blocking wasn't set up as good as it was the last time we ran it, but nonetheless, it was effective.
Jackson rolls to the near side, passes away. In and out of the hands of Gus. I thought he had it. I think he might have looked upfield a little quick there. He would have had the first down, but comes out of his hands there at the last minute. 3rd and 11.
Got to execute the play. Ball was delivered well. Gus just unable to come up with it. I believe he was thinking about going upfield before he actually secured the football.
Snap to Jackson. Jackson's running. Tunnel screen. This time it's caught by Cannon. Cannon runs into the linebacker and gets across midfield, but he's still going to be short of the first down. And now Hartshorne has another decision to make with 1:17 left to play in the half.
So sure they don't try that Siberian freeze again, just to try to make it more manageable.
All right, let's see here. 5 wide receivers. Jackson drops back. Little swing pass. Oh, it's high, but it is caught. He's going to be short of the first down. But we have
passer right here.
We have a flag. Let's see what this is.
Kilby put the flag down.
First, roughing the passer is the indication, so that'll give Hartshorne the first down. And it looked like Jackson got rid of it clean. I watched the flight of the ball, Coach. Did you see who that might have been on?
Let me look again up there, but see Steve is out on the field.
Because the pass was high, I was wondering if he was going to be able to make the catch, and Cannon did a nice job of doing that. Jackson turns one loose, deep. Oh, just out of the reach of Cannon. Osier down inside the 10. 2nd down and 10 coming up for Hartshorne. 39 seconds left to play in the first half. 2nd down and 10. Ball spotted at the 35-yard line. Call it the 34. Good crowd out here tonight to support these two ball clubs. 4 wide receivers set here. 5 wide receivers, excuse me. Jackson rolls to his right. He's in trouble. He makes one guy miss. He needs a block. Didn't get it, but he's forced out of bounds at about the 25. Let's see where they mark it. He's going to be short of the first down. They're calling him out of bounds at the 27. He needed to get to about the 24 for the first down. So 3 yards to go. First down and 3. 32.8 seconds left to play here in the first half. Hand off to Kelby. Kelby will have the first down, and he's going to be forced out of bounds. We're going to call it the 21-yard line. So first down and 10 for the Miners with 26 seconds left to play. Two wide receivers to the far side. Jackson rolls to that side. He's looking. The pass is away, and it's going to be out of bounds. I think he missed the slot receiver that time. Was pretty open going towards the end zone.
KQIK FM Haleyville, KNNU, Antlers at Payne Radio Group Station.
A little nervous to get rid of the ball.
Second down and 10 coming up here.
.21 seconds left to go. Still halftime.
Jackson rolls to the near side. He's looking for Gus. Passes away.
Caught.
It's caught.
And
Beth is going to be
get a timeout called by the Miners.
Going to be close to the first down. I don't know if he's going to have it. Maybe a couple yards short, depending on where this mark is. Yeah, they're going to say 3 yards short. Hartshorne takes a timeout here. We're going to stay here. Coach, not necessarily every play we would have drawn up, but a 32-0 lead, nonetheless, for Hartshorne. That's a good first half.
A good first half so far by the Miners, and had one thing that I would say that went against us, and we had to turn over early in the game, but we was able to capitalize on that with them returning a tip ball for an interception and running it back for a touchdown for the Miners. And so from then on, it's been all Miners after that.
Coach, historically in these ball games, it's a big play or a key play in a ball game. Right before the pick six, they scored a touchdown and had a penalty. I mean, that is a 12-point swing in this ball game.
Yeah, 12-point swing.
Hartshorne's coming from the sideline back onto the field for this 3rd down and 3 play. 14 seconds left to play in the first half. Miners are looking to add to their 32-point lead. Handoff goes to Aston Rowell. He breaks the tackle. He's going to have the first down, but he's also inside the 5.
Goal line, 9 seconds to go. The touchdown? No, not a touchdown. Call timeout. Timeout. Timeout called. Timeout called. Timeout was called with about 6 seconds to go on the clock, but they were unable. We couldn't tell the referee.
They didn't score a touchdown. Well, they did then. They did.
The one on the other side, I think, was the one that was signaling that was not a touchdown. I didn't see this one. Right now, there's a little bit of confusion on the field. Hartshorne did get the timeout called, and the officials are talking.
It looked like the official on the far side had signaled touchdown, but he was clearly down, and he waved his hand, but then he had that other hand up, and it looked like he signaled touchdown. But if he waved it dead, it should be about 8 seconds left on the clock. But then whenever they realized it wasn't a touchdown, they called timeout, and there was about 5 seconds left on the clock. So I believe 8 seconds. That's where they're putting it at.
8 seconds will go back up on the clock.
We're going to take the touchdown back, right?
Touchdown is no good.
No touchdown. See?
So first down.
So when they made the first down and the clock stops momentarily for to get the change set, correct?
Yes.
In high school.
Jackson takes the snap, fakes the handoff, keeps it, passes away.
And
it's knocked down. That one probably a little bit slow to develop because the defender was able to leave the receiver.
He was open, but the pass was a little bit floaty to get to him. It floated in the air a little bit too long, and by the time it hit Malachi's hands, the defender was able to recover, which was able to make contact with Malachi and knock it loose.
So 3.9 seconds left to play. This is 2nd and goal for Hartshorne. You got to figure this is probably the last play of the half. Hand off to Rowell. He's going to cut it inside, and he's in. The Miners get the touchdown after all.
So with the time, last play of the half, the Miners take it in for 6.
I don't know how you feel about it, Coach, but I think a 40-point lead is a lot different than a 38-point lead when you go into halftime and you're talking to your troops. So this 2-point conversion
was a good execution of the 2-minute drill, so to speak, and Miners getting plays in, making play, getting out of bounds, saving some of your timeouts. Ball's away up in the air, caught. And Gus Miller executes the 2-point conversion.
Well, we're going to take a quick timeout here. That's the end of the first half. Hartshorne 40, Wilburton 0. You're listening to Miner Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
At Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford, we blend our award-winning vehicles with an award-winning experience. We are proud to provide everyone who comes to our dealership an amazing experience, whether it's buying a new vehicle or getting your current car or truck serviced. Come see why Southeastern Oklahoma is Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford Country. Visit us today at 720 South Georgia Expressway or call us at 918-423-2800. Remember to join us in supporting our first responders and teachers.
Hi, this is Will Payne for Payne Radio Group and Q Country Legends 105.9. Proud to bring you Hartshorne Football once again. We want to say thank you very much for being part of the family and supporting Hartshorne Minor Football. If you'd like to sign up to sponsor a player or your civic group and local business, get a hold of us right now for Hartshorne Minor Football. PayneRadioGroup.com. Go Miners!
Insurance is as hard or as simple as your agent allows for it to be. Insurance companies have different markets and specialties, and you either fit their market or you don't. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. I could fill you full of statistics about why you need insurance or the benefits of the companies I represent, but I'm not going to. I'm going to simply tell you that everything you need to know about insurance depends almost entirely on whether or not you can trust your agent. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. Find me on Facebook or call me for a quote.
Lindley's Grocery in Hartshorne has been family-owned and operated since 1979. Lindley's Grocery has fresh produce, hand-cut meats, and always friendly service. They even have smoked meats ready to go to make dinner easy for you tonight. Lindley's Grocery has a grocery app available, and they have call-in curbside service at 918-297-3543. Lindley's Grocery is a proud supporter of the Hartshorne Miners.
And we're back here at Butler Jennings Field where the Miners have jumped out to a 40-0 lead at the end of the first half. Coach, that got a little wild there at the end with some penalties and some clock issues, and then some good work by the Miner offense to finish off a drive and not leave any time on the clock.
Good job by the Miner offense, not letting some of the little things like the clock or the maybe a missed signal by the referee and whatever to cause some of the problems, but not letting anyone staying focused and getting that thing in the end zone with zero time on the clock.
Well, when you have those issues, like you said, Coach, it can cause you to lose focus, and for the Miners to finish off that drive and not leave any time on the clock, that was a big last series for the Miner football team, but especially for that offense.
Yeah, good job. Again, Miners having a lot of success with the swing passes and screen passes and tosses and getting them to the outside. We haven't been able to run it as effectively as we did last week up the middle, but we have had some success in doing that. But looks like the Diggers are playing run up the middle all the way with their linebackers, which leaves the outside open and forcing us to get to the outside. And them trying to stop that, and the Miners have figured it out, and it's been all Miners since the first quarter, since that turnover, and we run it back.
We want to thank all of our sponsors again this year for jumping on and allowing us to bring you Hartshorne Minor football on a weekly basis. And last week we started a week earlier than what we'd been originally scheduled to start, but here we are in what is week one of Oklahoma high school football, and it is our second game of the season, as it is for the Wilburton Diggers. But you buy yourself a week off somewhere in the season, and for us it's going to be in that break between non-district and district play,
which is a good spot to have it, and give your guys some time to catch some rest and get re-energized, and hopefully any nagging injuries they may have and get healed up from.
Well, I'll tell you what, Coach. Right now, if you're Hartshorne, you had 3 good quarters last week. You put 2 quarters together this week. The one bad one cost us the ball game, but now you got to come out here and you got to finish off, with a big lead, and probably not going to have the same intensity when you come out of that locker room as you did when you come out the first time.
Yeah, you're going to have to come out of there and ready to go and make a statement. With the Diggers will receive the ball second half, and Miners come out like we did last week, get a stop and get a score, and hopefully we can get some more of these guys in the game that need valuable experience in some game playing time.
Absolutely. And Coach, I guess the biggest concern that you have if you're a coach going into halftime with this big lead is you're telling everybody, it was possible for us to put 40 on the board in the first half. Few things go wrong, it's going to be possible for them too. So you better go out there and finish the deal.
Go out there and execute your plays. You're not playing against the other team. You're playing against yourself at this point. And execute, get better at every play that you run, and just to try to get sound, and so you don't have any mistakes when you are getting into some of those tighter games that we will face later on in the season.
Well, Coach, we'll take a timeout here at halftime. There's 14 and a half minutes left before the teams come back out and warm up. So we're going to take a big break here and let everybody go get their popcorn and their soft drinks ready for the second half. You're listening to Hartshorne Minor Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Hartshorne Feed and Seed is your one-stop for lawn, garden, and farm needs. All kinds of show animal feed. Hartshorne Feed and Seed is your Big V feed dealer, as well as your local dealer for Purina, Martindale, and Showrite. Come by Big Ben or Little Johnny, refill your propane bottles or fill your tank with off-road farm diesel. Just about everything you need at 625 Pennsylvania Avenue in Hartshorne. Hartshorne Feed and Seed proudly supports Hartshorne Miners Athletics. Go Blue!
Insurance is as hard or as simple as your agent allows for it to be. Insurance companies have different markets and specialties, and you either fit their market or you don't. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. I could fill you full of statistics about why you need insurance or the benefits of the companies I represent, but I'm not going to. I'm going to simply tell you that everything you need to know about insurance depends almost entirely on whether or not you can trust your agent. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. Find me on Facebook or call me for a quote.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
Call Shelter Insurance Agent Ira Brinley today for a free personal protection review.
Hartshorne Feed and Seed is your one-stop for lawn, garden, and farm needs. All kinds of show animal feed. Hartshorne Feed and Seed is your Big V feed dealer, as well as your local dealer for Purina, Martindale, and Showrite. Come by and let Big Ben or Little Johnny refill your propane bottles or fill your tank with off-road farm diesel. Just about everything you need at 625 Pennsylvania Avenue in Hartshorne. Hartshorne Feed and Seed proudly supports Hartshorne Miners Athletics. Go Blue!
Capital Equipment Rental in Hartshorne is your local source for tractors, trailers, skid steers, loaders, and much, much more. Let us help you find the right piece of equipment for that weekend project, and we'll even deliver it to your job site. At Capital Equipment Rental, we take pride in our customer service and providing the tools you need to make those do-it-yourself projects end up with professional results. Give Angie a call at 918-448-1600 to book your equipment rentals, or you can browse through our inventory at 810 Pennsylvania Avenue. Let's go Miners!
Minor football is back, and Hartshorne First Assembly proudly supports the Miner Nation. Jesus said in John 15:16, "You didn't choose me, I chose you." That tells us when we know whose we are, we know who we are. If you would like to discover more about who you are, Pastors Scott and Jamie Horseman invite you to join them at Hartshorne First Assembly every Sunday at 11 and 6, Wednesdays for Edge Youth, Journey Kids, and HFS Connect groups at 7. Come be a part of the HFA family.
Cornerstone Baptist Church is a proud supporter of Hartshorne Public School and minor football. Paul tells us in 2 Timothy 4:7, "I have fought the good fight, I have finished the race, I have kept the faith." Our athletic competitions, just like life itself, will present us with many obstacles each day. Let Pastor Clint Pope and the members of Cornerstone Baptist Church help you fight the good fight. Come see us on Old US 270 Highway, east of Hartshorne. God bless you, and good luck to our Hartshorne Miners. Raw Trucking Construction is the only call you'll need to make when you've got a project that has to be done now and done right. From dozer work and demolition to brush hogging and new construction, Randy and Angie Wilcox will make sure you are taken care of. Raw Trucking is located at 1514 Cali and Law Avenue in Hartshorne, or call 918-424-3472 to schedule a quote. If it's topsoil and gravel you need, we got that too. At Raw Trucking and Construction, just give us a call, we do it all. Proud supporters of HHS and the Miner Nation. Little Minor Learning Center is located at 930 Pennsylvania Avenue in Hartshorne. We provide a loving, caring environment for children ages 6 weeks to 12 years. Cassie and Crystal are committed to making sure your little minor is ready to become a full-fledged Hartshorne minor and chase those championships. We accept DHS and Choctaw assistance, or we can discuss our private pay plans with you at 918-297-7606. Come down and check us out to see what the Little Minor difference is all about. Good luck to our former Little Miners, and go Blue!
Fat Daddy's Barbecue and Steakhouse in Hartshorne has your game day covered. Whether you feel like taking on the 8 inches of beefy perfection of the Fat Daddy burger, or you want to tackle the 2 pounds of awesomeness in Grandma's French fries, we can make sure your gut's full for kickoff. You can't make it to the game? Come hang out with us and watch it on the big screen while you soak up the coldest, tallest draft in town. Fat Daddy's is your minor football headquarters. Call your order in at 918-297-4037 or come on down to 1018 Penn Avenue. Go Blue!
First National Bank and Trust Company of McAllister is here to help with all your banking needs. Call Jody Hash, your hometown banker, at 918-297-2511. You can also access our website at fnbmcallister.com, where you can view account balances, transfer funds, make payments, and apply for loans. Whatever your financial needs, Jody Hash and First National Bank of McAllister can help. Go Miners! First National Bank and Trust Company of McAllister, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
At the Gym in Hartshorne, you can melt away some of those extra football tailgating pounds before the holidays. Memberships are available, or you can pay as you go. But let's get you back in game day form. Call us at 918-297-3700, or just stop by and take a look at our selection of ellipticals, treadmills, free weights, and universal machines to pump you up. We're located at 1009 Pennsylvania Avenue. Let's go, Miner Nation.
At Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford, we blend our award-winning vehicles with an award-winning experience. We are proud to provide everyone who comes to our dealership an amazing experience, whether it's buying a new vehicle or getting your current car or truck serviced. Come see why Southeastern Oklahoma is Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford country. Visit us today at 720 South George Nye Expressway, or call us at 918-423-2800. Remember to join us in supporting our first responders and teachers.
First National Bank and Trust Company of McAllister is here to help with all your banking needs. Call Jody Hash, your hometown banker, at 918-297-2511. You can also access our website at fnbmcallister.com, where you can view account balances, transfer funds, make payments, and apply for loans. Whatever your financial needs, Jody Hash and First National Bank of McAllister can help. Go Miners! First National Bank and Trust Company of McAllister, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
KQIK FM Haleyville, KNNU, Antlers, at Payne Radio Group Station.
Lindley's Grocery in Hartshorne has been family-owned and operated since 1979. Lindley's Grocery has fresh produce, hand-cut meats, and always friendly service. They even have smoked meats ready to go to make dinner easy for you tonight. Lindley's Grocery has a grocery app available, and they have call-in curbside service at 918-297-3543. Lindley's Grocery is a proud supporter of the Hartshorne Miners.
Insurance is as hard or as simple as your agent allows for it to be. Insurance companies have different markets and specialties, and you either fit their market or you don't. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. I could fill you full of statistics about why you need insurance or the benefits of the companies I represent, but I'm not going to. I'm going to simply tell you that everything you need to know about insurance depends almost entirely on whether or not you can trust your agent. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. Find me on Facebook or call me for a quote.
Hartshorne Feed and Seed is your one-stop for lawn, garden, and farm needs. All kinds of show animal feed. Hartshorne Feed and Seed is your Big V feed dealer, as well as your local dealer for Purina, Martindale, and Showrite. Come by and let Big Ben or Little Johnny refill your propane bottles or fill your tank with off-road farm diesel. Just about everything you need at 625 Pennsylvania Avenue in Hartshorne. Hartshorne Feed and Seed proudly supports Hartshorne Miners Athletics. Go Blue!
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company. Our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
Call Shelter Insurance Agent Ira Brindley today for a free personal protection review.
Hartshorne Feed and Seed is your one-stop for lawn, garden, and farm needs. All kinds of show animal feed. Hartshorne Feed and Seed is your Big V feed dealer, as well as your local dealer for Purina, Martindale, and Showrite. Come by and let Big Ben or Lil Johnny refill your propane bottles or fill your tank with off-road farm diesel. Just about everything you need at 625 Pennsylvania Avenue in Hartshorne. Hartshorne Feed and Seed proudly supports Hartshorne Miners Athletics. Go Blue!
Miner football is back, and Hartshorne First Assembly proudly supports the Miner Nation. Jesus said in John 15:16, "You didn't choose me, I chose you." That tells us when we know whose we are, we know who we are. If you would like to discover more about who you are, Pastors Scott and Jamie Horseman invite you to join them at Hartshorne First Assembly every Sunday at 11 and 6, Wednesdays for Edge Youth, Journey Kids, and HFS Connect groups at 7. Come be a part of the HFA family.
Capital Equipment Rental in Hartshorne is your local source for tractors, trailers, skid steers, loaders, and much, much more. Let us help you find the right piece of equipment for that weekend project, and we'll even deliver it to your job site. At Capital Equipment Rental, we take pride in our customer service and providing the tools you need to make those do-it-yourself projects end up with professional results. Give Angie a call at 918-448-1600 to book your equipment rentals, or you can browse through our inventory at 810 Pennsylvania Avenue. Let's go Miners!
Miner football is back, and Hartshorne First Assembly proudly supports the Miner Nation. Jesus said in John 15:16, "You didn't choose me, I chose you." That tells us when we know whose we are, we know who we are. If you would like to discover more about who you are, Pastors Scott and Jamie Horseman invite you to join them at Hartshorne First Assembly every Sunday at 11 and 6, Wednesdays for Edge Youth, Journey Kids, and HFS Connect groups at 7. Come be a part of the HFA family.
Cornerstone Baptist Church is a proud supporter of Hartshorne Public School and Miner football. Paul tells us in 2 Timothy 4:7, "I have fought the good fight, I have finished the race, I have kept the faith." Our athletic competitions, just like life itself, will present us with many obstacles each day. Let Pastor Clint Pope and the members of Cornerstone Baptist Church help you fight the good fight. Come see us on Old US 270 Highway, east of Hartshorne. God bless you, and good luck to our Hartshorne Miners. Raw Trucking Construction is the only call you'll need to make when you've got a project that has to be done now and done right. From dozer work and demolition to brush hogging and new construction, Randy and Angie Wilcox will make sure you are taken care of. Raw Trucking is located at 1514 Cali and Law Avenue in Hartshorne, or call 918-424-3472 to schedule a quote. If it's topsoil and gravel you need, we've got that too. At Raw Trucking and Construction, just give us a call. We do it all. Proud supporters of HHS and the Miner Nation.
Fat Daddy's Barbecue and Steakhouse in Hartshorne has your game day covered. Whether you feel like taking on the 8 inches of beefy perfection of the Fat Daddy burger, or you want to tackle the 2 pounds of awesomeness in Grandma's French fries, we can make sure your gut's full for kickoff. You can't make it to the game? Come hang out with us and watch it on the big screen while you soak up the coldest, tallest draft in town. Fat Daddy's is your Miner football headquarters. Call your order in at 918-297-4037 or come on down to 1018 Penn Avenue. Go Blue!
Little Miner Learning Center is located at 930 Pennsylvania Avenue in Hartshorne. We provide a loving and caring environment for children ages 6 weeks to 12 years. Cassie and Crystal are committed to making sure your little miner is ready to become a full-fledged Hartshorne miner and chase those championships. We accept DHS and Choctaw assistance, or we can discuss our private pay plans with you at 918-297-7606. Come down and check us out to see what the Little Miner difference is all about. Good luck to our former Little Miners, and go Blue!
And we're back here at Butler Jennings Field. Can you hear me? What'd you do, Coach? Can you hear me now? What the heck? Let's see what's going on here. I think we're back live. You got anything now? Let's try another set. We've got some technical difficulties here in the booth. We're going to work through real quick with Coach Curlis's headset. Try him. Can you hear me now? What in the world? About now. No idea what's going on here. We have a kickoff, though. Let's try this again. All right, let's try that. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. I hear got you.
Golly.
Oh, what happened there?
We're talking about coming out of the locker room, and we can't come out of halftime.
Yeah, we didn't do a very good job coming out of halftime, getting this show going.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you now. Good.
All right. I'll try this again.
After the kickoff, Troy Clark takes it out to about the 40-yard line, and Miners on first down and 10 get a stop, but not before like a 3-yard gain. It'll be second down and 7.
Second and 7 here with the Miner defense on, protecting the 40-0 lead. And that's what we talked about at halftime for those who have just joined us, is making sure that you come out with that same level of intensity that got you the lead. Quarterback drops back.
He's pressure on the quarterback. Benny Machota gets to the quarterback, and he takes him down for a big sack.
Benny, Carter, Johnson, and Trace Morgan all teamed up there to make sure that play had no success.
About a 7-yard loss now.
Going to be third down and Lone Oak School here.
Yeah, quite a ways.
Ball spotted at the 20, we'll call it the 28-yard line.
Actually, I said 7-yard loss, more like a 12-yard loss.
The Miner defense has the Digger offense going the right direction at the moment. Let's see if they can keep it up here.
I'm going to pin their ears back right here and get to the quarterback. Passes away. Ball's tipped up in the air. Bill Williams makes the catch and out of bounds.
And you would think with the experience he would have got the foot down. He just needs one in high school.
Yeah, he was out of bounds.
Something you'll have to
work on that, Coach.
Had looked like Brett Lindley and Cannon Osier, Carter Johnson there in coverage. So fourth down and really long here for the Diggers. And like you said, I think if we want to block it, we can block it. If we want him just to go ahead and punt it, we'll let him.
Oh, it was a fake, and the ball's on the ground.
And Hartshorne Special Teams is going to get the 26-yard line, first down and 10 inside Digger territory. And, Coach, the snap was off to the side. I don't know if it was intended
to be. I don't know, but it looked like the punter caught the ball and was on the run with it as soon as he caught it. And when he had no intentions of punting that ball. And maybe the snap was so bad he's just going to try it. But from whatever, it hit his hands, and he kept running a couple of steps with it, and it went on through his hands, and it bounced off his knees and down there, and Miners got the ball deep.
First down and 10. Single receiver to each side. Handoff goes to Kelby up the middle. He's got a hole.
Of room.
Lets his block kind of take the guy to the outside. He comes to the inside, and he's down at the 14-yard line, first down and 10.
And there's some good running room right up the middle on there. Good blocking by the line there. Whatever adjustment was made at halftime, that interior run play showed to be effective right then.
Brett to the near side. Looks like receiver to the far side.
Jack Moody drops back the pass, and he's in trouble, and he goes down for look like maybe a 4-yard loss.
I about said that was Gus Miller, but it's Lachoda was the receiver to the far side. Brett was to the near side. I think Jackson was looking to the near side, but he got pressure up the middle. Hand off to Kelby. He drags a couple of diggers with him to the 15. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 3rd and 10.
Gain of maybe a yard there. 3rd and 11.
Third down. Now Gus is back in the game.
Ozier comes in.
And Ozier comes back in. This 3rd down and 11. That's what we'll call it after they spot the ball just outside the 15-yard line. Handoff. Kelby around the left side. He's got blockers. But he's forced out about the 11. That's going to bring up 4th down, Hartshorne in 4-down territory.
A gain of about 5 on the play.
Going to leave them with 4th down and 6. They can get the first down before the score, obviously. Kelby in the backfield with Jackson. 3 receivers to the far side.
There's the hard count. The old Siberian freeze. Get them again.
That's going to make it 4th down and about 1.
We're going to call that play. That's Carson Curtis all the way. I think he made that play happen.
Carson Freeze. Because if anybody on that line could screw it up and get everybody out of sync, it'd be the center snapping it.
Yeah. Right. Oh, we'll go under center here. And we tried a hard count again. They flinch, but they don't jump offside. There's the big push right up the middle. They're still pushing, and is he in?
He's in to score. We're waiting on the
indication from the referee. The pile, everybody gets up on the other side of the goal line.
Now, here's what I would ask.
If
you're an official that's going to mark that down, then why did you not mark it down before the pile ended up 3 yards in the end zone?
Yeah, the pile is 3 yards in the end zone, but then
the whistle should have been blowing way before that.
Giving credit. All that was just a tight split by the lineman, line up right behind the quarterback, and just a big push inside, and there it goes again. And now
same play,
and he just nearly pushed the pile right through the back of the end zone. That's going right off the center. That's something we haven't seen them get under center all game last week, and we're usually in the shotgun, but we got that in our bag of tricks too. Is we're going to get under center and we're going to power that thing forward and follow these big linemen.
The only thing I want to bring up on that last play, though, or the play before that, is if you're going to call the ball down, you have to see the ball down, and at that point you'd have a whistle. And there was no whistle. The foul's 3 yards into the end zone, and the quarterback gets up. He's standing by himself 3 yards deep in the end zone, but we bring it back to the 6-inch line.
So the 2-point conversion has failed, but we have pass interference called against the Diggers, so we're going to try this thing again.
Brett's the receiver on the near side, Gus on the far side, Kelby in the backfield with Jackson. Handoff goes to Kelby, and he's going to push it in for the score.
He was in.
Well, of course, I'm incorrect there, and then, he's not in.
I guess he wasn't in. I thought he crossed the line, and he kind of gave up. And then they pushed him back, and they say no good. Well, I don't know. They got a better angle than we got, I guess.
We're going to stay 46-0. 5:31 left to play in the third quarter. So Hartshorne's first possession of the second half ends in a touchdown, and the lead has been extended.
Tate's not happy with the call either.
If nothing else, the kid knows officiating. He knows when we're getting the pants put on us.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to stay right here. Malachi's got the ball teed up at the 40. The officials were talking it over a little bit, I think, over in the Digger backfield here, but now they have dispersed, and we're getting ready for the kickoff. Ball's loose on the ground here. Troy Clark picks it up, still making Miners miss, and he's out to about the 40-yard line before he's forced out of bounds.
Yeah, Troy Clark tried to field it, and that was like we said, dangerously on the run forward, and it did squirt through his arms and happened to take a good bounce right back up into his arms. And he made a few guys miss, but the Miners got him down, and first down and 10 from the Digger 40-yard line.
Right now, Hartshorne has come out, extended their lead. Now your defense has
got to stop defensively and score offensively, just what you needed to do.
Defense has got to be thinking right here, just keeping them out of the end zone. Pitch to the far side, and he's met immediately by Malachi.
Sunagui getting off the block and just reading that well and gets to the running back for a big loss.
Malachi wasn't far away right there from taking the pitch from the quarterback.
Yep.
Second down and 15 here. Russ Nicholas takes the snap. He's under pressure.
He runs right into the line. Kelby Thomason and Trace Morgan. That was a draw all the way. He set back the pass and didn't took off, but he ran right smack into.
And early in this ball game, there's a lot of competition there at the point of contact. But Coach, right now the Miner defensive line is pushing the Digger defensive line back into the quarterback. Have whistles here. I'm not sure what. Like they're going to send Gus out of the ball game, and I'm not sure if he's got blood on his uniform.
He's got some injuries going on. There's the play earlier that was wide open.
Pass is complete.
Pass is complete.
Cody Sanders on the tackle coming from the defensive line.
It wasn't wide open initially, but the quarterback did a good job of buying time and waiting for his guys to come open. The quarterback found number 12 for the Diggers. I'm not sure who that is.
Fourth down.
But anyway, Cody Sanders, the lineman, comes off and makes the tackle from behind.
We got fourth down and about 7, and the Diggers leave the offense on the field. Now Troy Clark moves quarterback. He looks to his left, to his right.
Like he wants to run.
Passes away. It's complete.
First down.
And the first down in front of
number 12 again. Started by number 12 that time. Cross Mass.
That would be Silas Miller.
Silas Miller.
I think his big brother Gus may be having some of those cramping issues that we'd talked about.
He had an inner thigh pain or something. I don't know if he's cramping. Yeah, it looks like they're trying to stretch him out.
Trying to get him stretched out over here on the sideline.
We're fortunate to have a trainer at some of our games.
Clark stays in the quarterback.
And he gets loose. He's out of bounds at about the 40-yard line, but not before he picks up. Oh, they didn't mark him. Oh.
They're going to have the first down. They're going to call him out of bounds at about the 38.
They gave him about 3 yards on that mark.
He'd already cut it back inside by the time he got there. First down and 10 for the Diggers. Ball spotted at the 38-yard line. Clark stays in at the quarterback position. Miners are coming. They force him out of the pocket. He rolls to his left, passes away.
Caught.
And looks like it is completed. Thought he might have been out of bounds, but he got his foot down over on the far sideline, so going to be short of the first down.
The Digger coach is all the way out on the field. They call timeout.
You got to watch out. They'll call you for 12 men in the huddle.
I mean, he's all the way to the huddle.
Second down, and we'll call it 4. Clark, quarterback draw. He cannot break the tackle of Aston Rowell. He's going to be brought down at the 32. Might have lost a yard on the play.
Nice job by Aston Rowell. Getting a heavy dose.
I hate to try to tell anybody how to coach their team, but they're a different offense when they have Troy behind the quarterback, behind the center.
He's such a weapon. He can run the ball, he can throw the ball, and at the end of the third, the Miners 46, the Diggers 0.
We'll take a quick timeout. You're listening to Miner Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
At Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford, we blend our award-winning vehicles with an award-winning experience. We are proud to provide everyone who comes to our dealership an amazing experience, whether it's buying a new vehicle or getting your current car or truck serviced. Come see why southeastern Oklahoma is Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford country. Visit us today at 720 South Georgia Expressway or call us at 918-423-2800. Remember to join us in supporting our first responders and teachers.
First National Bank and Trust Company of McAllister is here to help with all your baking needs. Call Jody Hash, your hometown baker, at 918-297-2511. You can also access our website at fnbmcallister.com, where you can view account balances, transfer funds, make payments, and apply for loans. Whatever your financial needs, Jody Hash and First National Bank of McAllister can help. Go Miners! First National Bank and Trust Company of McAllister, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
At B-Gym in Hartshorne, you can melt away some of those extra football tailgating pounds before the holidays. Memberships are available, or you can pay as you go. But let's get you back in game day form. Call us at 918-297-3700, or just stop by and take a look at our selection of ellipticals, treadmills, free weights, and universal machines to pump you up. We're located at 1009 Pennsylvania Avenue. Let's go, Miner Nation.
And we're back here. Well, we're back now. Coach, I hit every button but the right one there. We're back.
Troy drops back like he's going to pass and keeps it, and he runs around the end and gains about 3 yards on the play. And bring up third down and 4 is what the down marker says. The clock says fourth down, so I don't know what down it is.
We're not on fourth down. That's what we should be.
Troy drops back, lets the ball go. He's got a receiver over there in coverage. Carter Johnson knocks it out of his hands.
Ball's incomplete. Now, was it fourth down? Or it does say fourth down now. I don't know. Yeah, it was fourth down. They are signaling Miner football. There goes the exchange. Jagger Shaw coming into the game at center.
First down and 10. Miners, they do take over on downs there, Coach.
111th year Hartshorne Miner Football.
First down and 10, Hartshorne. Ball spotted at the 31. Jackson hands off up the middle. Kelby's open, and he will take this one to the house. Coach, I hate to see it, but a couple of the Digger players stopped at about the 35-yard line and said that's good enough. And that tells me that the Miners have pretty well socked this one away.
Yeah, maybe the answer right there. You know, the Miners have come out. I know we got different.
And we're going to have to adjust the clock here.
No, I don't think they'll adjust it. It's kind of like one of those things, let it go.
Jackson behind center here. Looks to his left. Pass is complete.
Brett Lindley, did he get in?
I don't think he made it in.
He did. Incomplete.
So the 2-point conversion is no good. And the score remains Hartshorne 52, Wilburton 0. And we have 9:47 left to play in the ballgame. Take a quick timeout. You're listening to Miner Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Cornerstone Baptist Church is a proud supporter of Hartshorne Public School and Miner Football. Paul tells us in 2 Timothy 4:7, I have fought the good fight, I have finished the race, I have kept the faith. Our athletic competitions, just like life itself, will present us with many obstacles each day. Let Pastor Clint Pope and the members of Cornerstone Baptist Church help you fight the good fight. Come see us on Old US 270 Highway, east of Hartshorne. God bless you, and good luck to our Hartshorne Miners.
And we're back here for the kickoff. Malachi Sunagui has got the ball set on the 40-yard line. 9:47 left to play in the ball game. Hartshorne 52, Wilburton 0.
Had a few new bodies in the game last time. Also saw Brock Sutter, the lineman, the offensive lineman. Ball's kicked high into the air, taking about the 35. Brought out to the 45. The Diggers will take over there. That's some new faces coming in on defense. Carson Curlis in on defense. Is that 65?
First down and 10 for the Diggers.
I believe Cameron Talent.
Troy Clark takes the snap. Passes away. It's a little high, and it's going to be incomplete. We have a flag in the backfield.
On the play.
I think we're going to have pass interference.
Flag in the backfield also. If they're going to have, no. Calling personal foul, roughing the passer there.
Roughing the passer against the Miners is the flag in the backfield. Pass interference against the Miners. They'll accept
roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer.
We have 15-yard mark off. And I guess Kelby got back there and gave him a little love tap when he let go of the ball.
Troy drops back. He's going to keep it on the draw. He's across the 35, still on his feet, down to the 30, and he'll be close to the first down. Let's see where they spot it.
Marching maybe a little short. Got Jagger Shaw, nose guard, Carson Curlis, Malachi Sunagui, Kelby Thomason, Benny Machota.
Passes his way. Caught. Complete. Number 1, Clark to Clark. Troy Clark completes the pass to Floyd Clark. First down and 10. Personal foul against Hartshorne.
What was that about? What was that for? Personal foul's all he said. I don't know what it was for. No idea what that was for. Called the personal foul on the Miners and move it on up, but I have no idea what it. And there he's brought down in the backfield by Easton Rao coming off the edge.
Malachi Sunday cleaned it up, but Aston had him by the foot. I'm not sure he was going anywhere else, but nice play by those two guys. 2nd and 11.
Troy Clark takes the snap and takes it around the end. And he's close to the goal line. I think he picked. Tell where they got him marked at. Looks like 2-yard line. Third down and goal from the 2. Clark's going to be in at quarterback. And there you go. They read the snap perfectly, and Aston Rowell again sack in the backfield.
That's going to bring up 4th down and goal.
4th down and goal from about the 6.
It's one of those times if Wilburton had the Siberian freeze, they might want to use it. Aston's pretty well in their huddle knowing the snap count at this point.
4th down and goal.
Troy Clark is quarterback.
That's away, passes away, high, incomplete. They're going to throw a flag on anybody?
Miners should take over on down here.
Take over on down.
5:18 left to play.
Are they taking over on down? They're saying 3rd down. I don't know how they're doing 3rd down.
So we go from 4th down and getting the ball back to now it is 3rd down. They've got 2 more chances at it.
I don't know what they're doing. Maybe on the personal foul a while ago.
Automatic first down,
maybe.
So here we go. 3rd down.
The Miners in trouble and get him down. He's brought down by a host of Miners, Benny Machota, Malachi Sunagui. Clark slow getting up now.
Fourth down and goal.
4th down and goal. From the 10. And what do we? Looks like we're going to try to go for a field goal here.
On to try the field goal, number 42.
That back ball down, kick is on the way. It looks good, and it is. Nice job.
Number 42 is Tanner Long.
Tanner Long, nice job that time.
The Diggers are on the board. Hartshorne 52, Wilburton 3. 4:26 left to play in the ball game. We'll take a quick timeout here. You're listening to Miner Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
At Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford, we blend our award-winning vehicles with an award-winning experience. We are proud to provide everyone who comes to our dealership an amazing experience, whether it's buying a new vehicle or getting your current car or truck serviced. Come see why southeastern Oklahoma is Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford country. Visit us today at 720 South Georgia Expressway or call us at 918-423-2800. Remember to join us in supporting our first responders and teachers.
And we're back here at Butler Jennings Field. The Diggers will kick off from their own 40-yard line after the successful three-point field goal by number 42, Tanner Long. And early in the season, Coach, you'd say, well, what good does a field goal do you? Well, you got to know if you can kick them at some point, and that was an opportunity there for the Diggers.
Good job. Nice kick.
Yeah. So I know there's people out there probably question why you're kicking a field goal down 52, but
you got to
worry about next week.
Yeah, work on it at some point, and there's an onside kick, and the Diggers recovered.
And now the Diggers
not a
have
very
the ball
good job. Not a very good job by the Miners right there. I mean, got to get on the ball.
So if you're Hartshorne, more than likely going to get out of here with a win tonight. I don't.
Yeah, but you're not executing down stretch.
I don't think that's going to be the point when the coaches see the execution, like you said, Coach. You want to finish it off, and yeah, you're trying to get some young guys in the ball game, but they've still got to execute on both sides of the ball here. First down and 10 Diggers after the successful onside kick.
Troy Clark back under pressure.
He keeps it. Going to have
He's brought down about a 3-yard gain. 58, Jagger Shaw on the stop.
Second down, and we'll call it 8-7. Ball spotted at the 45-yard line.
Carter Johnson coming off the field. This is incomplete. In defense for the Miners, Peyton Ratliff. Carson Curtis comes off the field. Lee Brock South in the game. Braylon Eddington, I believe, in the game.
Third down coming up here. Troy Clark still in at quarterback for the Diggers. Pressure still on his feet.
He's on the way for a touchdown.
And he's going to punch it in for the score. And Coach, like judge anybody, I mean,
with these hands on the ball, it's a little different.
Number 42, Tanner Long on to try the extra point here. Snap is not good.
Ooh, goodness. Holy.
Gus,
maybe you guys in Radio Link can just get a little visual of what happened there with just the reaction that way. Snap was bad. The holder of the ball takes off running around the side. Jagger Shaw's in pursuit of him, and out of nowhere, I believe it was Gus Miller torpedoes him and puts him down for an extra point and no good.
I think the authorities are waiting on Gus over on
Gus, you might get
off
a
the
salt
side of
charge
the track.
on that.
He may have charges coming. Extra point deal is bad enough. We gave up the touchdown.
Yeah, on the pass.
Cannon fields it inside the 5. He's across the 10, 15, 20, and he'll be out of bounds at the 20. I don't know if Cannon knew that he had to field that ball. Now Cannon's staying down over on the sideline, and that's never good. Have a little bit of a timeout here. We have
Cannon still down on the sideline. I don't know.
Looked like when he caught the ball, he landed on one of those steps that he was running to get to the football. He landed a little bit awkward, but he come out of there fine. And then when he was tackled on the sideline, the defender kind of landed on him about his hip. So I don't know if he's.
Well, something happened during the play. They just marked off 5 yards. I don't know. Didn't see a flag, but I guess there was one. They're signaling ready for play, and now they're saying they're acting like a cramp. So
Minor offensive field here. Got some New Jerseys taking snaps. Handoff goes to Aiden Reeves. Aiden's across the 30, still on his feet. Ball's forward to about the 34-yard line.
Nice player there. Cross Massey in at quarterback.
Cannon is up and walking now. I think he may have a pretty good ramp going, and looks like he's up and drinking water, so that's somewhat good. We'll see if that he can work that out. Won't need him again tonight, but we sure going to need him next week. Second down and 2. Hand off to Aiden Reeves again. He's going to have the first down.
Outside.
Across
Still
the
on
40.
his feet.
Still up. Across the 45 up to the 47. And the Miners have another first down. Clock will be under a minute. Hartshorne's only going to need to snap it about 2 more times, and they're going to finish this one off. Caught a couple of breaks early coaching, and like we said in these rivalry games, there can be 1 or 2 key plays, and there were 2 or 3 key plays early. One was the touchdown that was called back on a penalty by the Diggers, and the next play, pick 6 by Hartshorne on a tip pass. And then we had another tip pass from this time Hartshorne. Pass was tipped. Carter Johnson stays focused, pulls it in, takes it in for a score, and Hartshorne hasn't looked back since early on. That time we had a Digger in the Miner backfield, offside.
Well, he also had a Miner move, but the Diggers was way across the line. Seconds to go, and the Miners will not have to snap it again.
And that's going to do it. So the 2023 version of the Battle of Gowan Mountain is going to go to the Hartshorne Miners. Final score, 52-9. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be back here at Butler Jennings to wrap it up. You're listening to Miner Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Cornerstone Baptist Church is a proud supporter of Hartshorne Public School and Minor football. Paul tells us in 2 Timothy 4:7, I have fought the good fight, I have finished the race, I have kept the faith. Our athletic competitions, just like life itself, will present us with many obstacles each day. Let Pastor Clint Pope and the members of Cornerstone Baptist Church help you fight the good fight. Come see us on Old US 270 Highway, east of Hartshorne. God bless you, and good luck to our Hartshorne Miners.
Miner football is back, and Hartshorne First Assembly proudly supports the Miner Nation. Jesus said in John 15:16, "You didn't choose me, I chose you." That tells us when we know whose we are, we know who we are. If you would like to discover more about who you are, Pastors Scott and Jamie Horseman invite you to join them at Hartshorne First Assembly every Sunday at 11 and 6, Wednesdays for Edge Youth, Journey Kids, and HFS Connect groups at 7. Come be a part of the HFA family. And Coach, we're back here at Butler Jennings for the Battle of Gowan Mountain Trophy presentation. High school principal Brandon Hendricks hands it off to the Hartshorne Miners, so we'll have it for another year. And Coach, this was as dominating a game as we've seen in a while, but it didn't start out that way.
No, it didn't start out that way. The Diggers moved the ball right down the field, and like I said, they had looked like a touchdown going, but there was a penalty on the play, brought it back, and then interception, and Nathan Rao took it to the house, and seemed like it was all Miners after that. Things could not get going for the Diggers. They had some success a little bit on the outside, but then the Miners would shut it down, and the Miners executed down the stretch, got them hitting some passes, short passes, swing passes, and then they opened it up and made an adjustment at halftime and was able to run the ball up the middle, and we busted some big plays doing that as well. So the Miners looked really good offensively and defensively tonight.
Well, Coach, I think you go back to last week and you look at you look at what kind of hurt us there in that fourth quarter, and one of the main things was the athleticism of Henrietta. We had kept it in check for 3 quarters, and then when we started, you started seeing the fatigue set in and the cramps set in. That's when you saw the athleticism of the night kind of take over, and it was enough for them to pull out the win. Tonight, I would say on the Hartshorne side, the athleticism was probably in our favor, and we had a few more weapons to choose from than what they had over on the Wilburton sideline. So finished it off. Good, complete ball game there by Hartshorne, and we'll take that and go into next week here at Butler Jennings against Heber.
Heber's had some pretty good ball teams in the past. We have scrimmaged them, and they have. We've had some difficulties with them. So let's see if the Miners can get through this and get a win against Heber next week.
Well, Coach, final score from Hartshorne, 52-9. Miners take this version of the Battle of Gowan Mountain, and we'll move on to next week. Look forward to seeing you guys again, or being with you again next week on 105.9. Coach, final words.
Final words, go Miners.
Go Miners.
How about that?
You've been listening to Miner Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3. Good night from Hartshorne.